Gee, he doesn't look terrific in a real newspaper. I mean, not just like the Weekly Stir.
Hey, don't you go knocking our paper.
Oh, I'm not, but you know what I mean. I mean, this is a real newspaper with real reporters' articles in it and everything.
Yeah, it's a big time, isn't it? You never know, Bea, what's going to happen. You could end up with your own regular column.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, why not? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Presenting Miss Beatrice Smith with all the news that's hardly fit to print.
Oh, knock it off, you two. There's no way I'm going to start writing that stuff all the time. It's just a flash in the pan.
But you did it once. Why can't you do it again?
That's right. I think they deserve to know what goes on in dumps like this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should write a few more articles, make those pikers on the outside sit up and take notice.
That's right. They could certainly force the department's hand to do something to improve things in here. I don't think they'd like to see their dirty linen washed in public.
Oh, God, is that what I'm doing? Washing dirty linen? Doesn't matter what I do, does it? I always end up back in the laundry.
Yes, Ted, I agree. But isn't that the sort of tyrannical action the department wants to avoid? Surely if future circulations are restricted to within the prison... Yes, I think I could guarantee that. Very well, then. I am sure I can. Yes. Thank you, Ted. Goodbye.
Trouble?
Well, apparently a copy of B. Smith's article found its way into the Dispatch, and needless to say, the department is not very happy about it.
But why? I'll admit it's a bit strong, but it's true.
Oh, don't let Mr. Douglas hear you say that. As far as he's concerned, the Weekly Stir shall be stopped immediately.
They can't do that. The women are interested. They're doing something positive for a change.
Well, it hasn't been cancelled yet, but they're going to have to learn a whole new set of rules.
Huh? I heard the bit about it being restricted to the prison. And what else?
Well, the department wants all articles censored before they go to press.
That makes the whole thing useless. There's no point to it if the women can't express themselves openly.
Well, let's see how the women react, shall we?
All right, ladies, your attention, please.
What's up, Mrs. Davidson?
Her blood pressure,
I want
I'd
you to
say.
know that future circulation of the Weekly Stir will have to be restricted to Wentworth, and all subject matter will have to be approved before it is printed.
Oh, terrific.
Oh, that article in the Dispatch really hit the department on the raw, didn't it?
That's enough, Smith.
Oh, I suppose you're going to victimize her now just because she wrote the article.
I've told you what the situation is to be, and I have no intention of discussing it any further.
Oh, that's great, isn't it? That's what she says. That's what happens.
Yeah, all right, calm down, calm down.
Rotten pigs, what's the use of us having our own newspaper?
Bloody none.
Look, it's not Mrs. Davidson's fault.
Oh, who gives a bugger whose fault it is? We still have freedom of speech just like anyone else, haven't we?
Yeah, and you were right behind us from the beginning. How come you folded up so easily?
When the department gives a directive, we've got to obey it.
Yeah, bloody bureaucrats.
All they want to do is sit on us and suffocate
Yeah,
us.
it's no use talking to you when you're like this. I'll talk to you when you've calmed down.
Yeah, well, don't hold your
We're
breath.
not going to calm down. We're going to stay mad until we can print what we want to in our own newspaper.
Without rotten censorship, too.
Got to do something, Bea.
Yeah, all right. Give me a minute to think about it.
Well, at least we got them running scared. Having the paper, I suppose, gives us some power.
Ah, but only if we can get it to the outside. That way it's a real weapon. And we're not going to let them take that away from us.
Where's Doug?
Got to get some grog.
Well, how's the girl?
Gave her some breakfast.
Did you untie her?
Well, I wasn't going to spoon feed her.
Did you tie her up again?
No, I did not. You can't leave the poor kid tied up day and night.
Yeah, I know. Dougie mightn't like it.
I can handle Doug. What do you want? So you couldn't leave it tied up. You can bring your breakfast things out with you.
Can you let my parents know I'm all right?
No, the lab's in the same place it was last time. Hurry up.
You're a bit tough on her, ain't you, Carol?
Yeah. I don't want her thinking this is some school picnic. She does anything to upset Doug, well, you know what'll happen.
Yeah, I thought she had it last night. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to have a go at you.
It's all right. You're worried too, I can see that.
Why do we let Doug get us into these things, then?
He's my husband.
Yeah.
What's your excuse?
With me mate.
Guess we're both stupid.
They're determined to censor anything we might have to say. Because my story about Susie Driscoll was published in a weekly newspaper, the department are now using strong-arm tactics to suppress anything else we might write.
Oh, that's telling him.
Oh, yeah, but what's the use, B? A fat lot of good writing how they're going to suppress us. If they're going to suppress what you write.
When this is finished, I'm going to get it out to the dispatch. We'll have to use a bloody carrier pigeon. Let's wait till it hits the fan this time. It'll really shake things up.
Shake 'em. They'll jump higher than the bloke who saw the redback on the dunny seat.
It's got all about the robbery in here.
Descriptions?
Yeah, no one I'd know.
What about the guard?
Oh, he died on the way to hospital.
Anything about the girl?
No, probably reckon she ran away from home. I did when I was 14. Never went back neither.
Hope this kid gets back.
Sure she will. As soon as we're finished here.
I don't know. Dougie gets in one of his moods, like he was last night.
What he said, last night, about you and me.
Forget about it, Mel. He just gets bloody-minded at times. He's taken his time getting the grog.
Yeah, he probably stopped for a few while he was there.
It's a bit early.
Never too early for Doug. Yeah, well, I think I'll go for a bit of a walk. Feeling a bit cooped up in here.
Think how she feels. Hi. Do you want anything?
I need to go home.
Yeah, well, I don't even know your name.
Jenny. Jenny Powell. Mum always calls me Jennifer.
Yeah, well, mums are like that. Jenny, I was thinking about your mum and dad.
Yes?
Well, maybe just one short phone call wouldn't hurt, just to let them know you're okay.
You let me ring them?
No, I didn't say that. I'll just ring them up and let them know that you're all right, then hang up.
Let me speak to Mum. I'll only say what you want me to.
No, look, I'm sorry. You better forget about the whole thing. I shouldn't...
Make the call, please, just so don't worry so much.
I'm crazy to even think about it.
There mightn't be anyone at home now. Best ring Mum at work.
Well, you'll have to write the number down for me.
Finished the letter, B?
Yeah, roughly, but I want to rewrite it.
To tell them how they're trying to make trouble with the stir and not to give us enough paper and all that.
Don't worry, Lizzie, I told them everything.
Yeah, I know, but they don't listen, do they?
Listen, all I have to do is read the letter because it's all written. Oh, good.
Susie, come over here. I want to talk to you. What are you going to talk about?
Well, you know I mentioned our farm.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard work, but it's a good life. And you'd like Phil. He's a nice guy. And Jason, too. He's a good kid.
I know. We had a chat in the garden.
Well, what I wanted to say is, will you come and live with us when you get out of here?
Oh, that'd be terrific.
Of course, you'd have to help on the farm.
Oh, I'd love that. I've always reckoned it'd be great to live in the country. But I never thought I'd be able to do it with my own mum. Oh, can I tell anyone?
Not now. We'll keep it a secret for a while yet.
Oh, okay. A secret between you and me.
Susie, there's still something you've got to face.
Oh, if there's anything now. Oh, just as long as I know I'm going to have a home and be a part of a real family. With you. Well, go on. What was it?
Nothing. We'll talk about it sometime later.